Hello, everybody. This is Goldfinger from the Goldfinger Minute. And today I have, as you see, Tatum Richards with me. Hello, Tate.
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
And Tatum, where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania originally.
All right.
So, U.S.
U.S. And how long have you been in the Philippines?
Almost a year now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, I saw you a long time ago. You were interested in a cart, an electric cart. Oh, God, Einstein. Einstein has to come in the picture. The star. You wanted an electric cart for your girl.
Yeah.
And that's how I first met you a while back.
Yeah.
And then you came back today and you said, "Is that cart still available?"
Yeah.
And you said, I have lots of stories to tell you. So.
Yeah. So we should just sit down and start talking, I guess.
What did you do when you were in Philadelphia?
I mean,
Were you Philadelphia or Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. It's York, which is like right above Baltimore, Maryland, actually. So to get a geographical location.
What did you used to do? Say hello.
I used to, for the longest time, I worked at a paper mill, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I worked at a paper mill for the longest time, but I also were buying and selling cars at auction.
Okay.
With the money I was getting, and then I was also stocking shelves at a grocery store for a long time.
All right. Now, are you retired? Because you don't look very old.
I think I'm too young to say that I'm retired. I don't think I could do that. But I mean, maybe I could be over here. Maybe I could buy a lot or something if I find a good priced one.
Yeah. Well, what age are you? You're obviously pretty
I just
young.
turned 43 December 6th.
All right.
So,
but you have enough funds to be able to retire?
No, I don't think so. But I could definitely build a lot and buy a lot. Maybe go back. Maybe work some more. But
all right. So you like it here?
Yeah, I like it here.
And you've had some. You've been here a year, so you had a little bit of experience. And you've been all the time in Dumaguete, or have you been in other places?
No, I've been to Cebu.
Okay.
I've been to Apple Island.
Okay.
I've been to.
Did you spend time on Apple Island, or just visited?
I just went there for one day.
Did you spend time in Cebu?
I spent about 4 to 5 months in Cebu.
That's a long time. So what did you think of Cebu?
It kind of reminded me when I used to live in New York City.
It's crowded.
Which was like...
It's a lot of traffic.
It was okay because it was actually, believe it or not, it was cheaper than I think Dumaguete.
Really?
In some ways, yeah. The rent, I only was paid $5,000 per month for my rent.
Oh, that is very cheap.
Had a one-bedroom.
Was it in a high-rise or...?
No, it was actually like 30 minutes in town. Pitos.
Okay.
Pitos is like 30 minutes in town. But, it was, I wouldn't say it's bad or different. It's just a little bit more laid back here, I think, and I like that more. But, there's a lot of traffic there. And it's like I'm driving my motorbike like on the side of the road. Like you have your own like lane kind of. As motorbike drivers, it's like on the side of the road.
They go between cars too. A lot.
It's just the lane's just on the side of the road. Like you can go. Like people know that like a motorbike, like they're driving like a little bit to the left because they know that there's going to be motorbike riders coming up the highway and stuff.
It's really dangerous there.
The traffic, like I would never want to own a car and live in Cebu and like live out in the city. These people are waiting like 2-3 hours because. The infrastructure is horrible. Like, the roads are just absolutely horrible getting out to where... If I owned a car, it would take me, like, 4 hours each day.
The roads are terrible because they're paved. It's the traffic or the lights.
No, it's just the bad infrastructure. It's not like an American highway where it's, like, lifted up and it's 2 lanes each way.
Oh, they have to cross. They have cross traffic.
It's there's a bridge going over this, then you're going down into this little bad infrastructure of road, and then you're going to that... windy, curvy thing, and then here this road has huge potholes in it that are unfixed. For some reason, there's an 8-foot hole right in the middle of the ground, and there's a cross guard, sectioning it off. It's just horrible. I cannot say how bad the driving infrastructure was in Cebu. Okay, I can't say how bad it is.
It was really bad. I get it. Okay,
but especially where I lived, you had to really go out and. Thank God I did have a motorbike. I didn't have a car because it was like when I lived in New York, I would sit 2 hours, 3 hours a day in traffic.
So, yeah, that doesn't sound like very much fun, especially if you're smelling the fumes and stuff. That's not healthy.
It's not fun.
And if it's hot, if it's really hot, you're better. Well, you have to have AC I made a mistake. I was at the Ayala Mall. real quick, and I used Grab to get a ride, and I didn't realize it would call anything. It called a motorbike, okay, not a taxi. They do have taxis, but a Grab motorbike. And he goes, "I'm your ride," and I'm looking at it. I'm going to go on the back of a motorbike. I don't know. I like driving motorbikes, but I don't like being a passenger on a motorbike.
Oh, you got a taxi, but you thought it was a motorbike.
It was
taxi.
a motorbike taxi. And whoa! I couldn't wait. I'm freaking out. I literally wasn't going to hold the guy in front of me because I thought that was kind of gay, whatever. Yeah. But I had to.
You had to. Yeah.
I'd have fall right off.
Yeah,
he's cutting in and out of cars, and he's going up on sidewalk and shit. Finally, I said, "I don't think you're going the right way because I know where my hotel was." And he's driving for 30 minutes. My hotel's 10 minutes away. So I says, so finally, what happened is he actually ended up with a flat tire. Thank God. And he says, "Oh, I have to end the right." I said, "Here's 200 pesos." Okay. He says, I said, "I'll walk."
Yeah, you wanted off of that, huh?
I wanted off
Oh my
that thing.
God.
He was nuts. He was nuts. He was going in the gutter, up over curbs.
Oh, really?
And I'm bouncing on the back seat, and I'm pretty big. Wasn't good. Literally, barely enough room between one guy's front bumper and another guy's back bumper, and he's squeezing through while they're stuck in traffic. He's squeezing between these things, and he's literally pressing on the car to keep his balance. No, screw this. Okay, when you started going on sidewalks, that was the end of that. Okay,
no, you don't want to deal with that.
No. Okay. All right. So Cebu is something else.
Also Cebu. I mean, there was some really nice restaurants, and some nice. The nightclub was weird, but and also the girls were weird. Like, there's apparently a foreigner told me that 10 years ago you'd go to Cebu and the girls would flock to you like a fly flocking to shit.
Yeah.
And now you go down there and you go out the same place and it's like all lady boys and just prostitutes. So it's like
lady boys and prostitutes.
Yeah, I had a really nice Samsung cell phone. And the first week I got there, we were at a coffee shop and I sat it on the table, and one of those outdoor pick up and go coffees, like one of the green ones, like the green, you know what I mean? It's like a green standalone coffee right on the side of the road and has some tables. So I'm sitting there, and these beggar kids come up for some coins or something. I'm like, nah, just go away. You're bothering me. And then next thing I know, I'm on my motorbike. I'm leaving to go downtown. I'm checking my pocket. Where the fuck is my cell phone right now? And it's gone. So I'm like, oh my God, I already know what happened. Go right back. I'm not even 2 minutes away from the spot. Go back, look around. They got a camera. I said, I need that camera footage. Oh, no, it's not working or something. We can't give it to you. Oh, it's really, dude. And so the little kids took it. I mean, I went home then to my house. We had a really nice landlord that was living right next to me. She built these apartments onto her place. Really friendly, really nice. Always would, if she'd cook dinner, she'd give me a little bit of dinner every night. Oh, really nice lady. We called the phone. No ringtone. They'd already ripped the SIM card out of it. I'm like, oh my God. And it's a really nice Samsung phone. Yeah. All my YouTube was set up on that. I was trying to get into unlock my accounts. My Facebook, apparently my Google is set up to my American phone. So I can't get a PIN. They wanted to send me. You know how in America you verify things with PINs.
There's certain things you just cannot be without: a wallet with all your cards in it and a phone.
Exactly.
Those are the two things you do not want to lose.
It was just like, oh my God, and you don't realize. Then I'm like, oh shit. Now I don't have Facebook. Now I don't have YouTube. Now I can't access my email. I made a new email, but I guess when I get back to the U.S., I'll try and work it out, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It was just frustrating.
We're going to pause for a minute because I got to let Einstein out. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
So that was your Cebu experience.
But like I said, this stuff didn't happen to me when I came here to Dumaguete. Like, I went one day, drove downtown to go to Sizzler or something to eat, and I left my phone in my bike, and the guard goes, "Hey, sir, here is your phone." The people here were just completely nice. And they've weeded out the criminals or something here, but at Cebu was completely different. It's like they will steal
bigger
from
city.
you.
Manila's worse.
Is it worse?
Oh yeah, way worse.
And actually, I was with Judy there, and I just bought her a cell phone. Got her. Went to a cell phone repair shop. Got one for 2,000 peso, 3,000. It was a used Samsung too. And I didn't want to spend a lot because I'm thinking, okay, what if it does get stolen, or what if it does get broken?
Right.
So if she could show me she can have it for 6 months or 8 months or a year or something, then I'll buy her a more expensive one. So I bought her that one. Literally 2-3 days later, she's down there. We were hanging out. We were drinking a lot when we were there, okay? I was hanging out downtown. There's a building called the Horizon. And, you know, now 7-Eleven here, you could buy your drink there and drink at the 7-Eleven. There's a whole bunch of tourists going there. We were just sitting there every night just getting drunk. And also these people around there that are, like, designed to, like, hook up with the tourists and stuff like that. Like, there's lady boys, there's prostitutes that come there. All they want is to hook up for a little bit and then get a little bit of money, basically. Yeah. So they're kind of just coming over and sitting with us, starting to sit with us and stuff. I'm kind of like, no, I kind of don't want you sitting here. But then I'm getting drunk. I'm like, okay, you can sit here for a little bit, whatever. I don't care. But anyway, this one lady boy who I guess Judy knows her. Judy, when we went to Cebu, is from Cebu.
Okay.
Okay, because she used to be a dancer there.
Okay. At a bar.
At the Vikings bar. She was a dancer. It's
And
underground.
you met Judy in Cebu?
No, I met her here. And then we went to. She wanted to go. She wanted to go to Cebu, and I was here for like 2 months, and then she said, "Let's go. I want to go to Cebu." Her son is in Cebu. She has a son there.
What age was Judy? Let's get a little bit on Judy now.
She's 27. She just turned 28, actually.
So she's half your age.
Yeah, she's half my age. Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
And
robbing the cradle.
And she has one child.
No, she has 2 children. She has 2 children, and one's in Cebu. I actually met her other son. We went to Mindanao for a few days. I should have went for longer, really. I should have went and stayed there for like 2-3 weeks. But I might go there for Christmas, maybe. I'm thinking.
You liked Mindanao?
Yeah, I like Mindanao.
Okay.
So relaxing where we were. And it's not in the Muslim area, because I was like, I don't want to go to the Muslim area and get killed.
The Muslim area. Okay.
Yeah.
I could quite.
I don't want to go hang out with the rebels. Yeah.
Now you got to be careful in Mindanao, and there is areas that are rough.
Yeah.
Now, was it quieter in over there? You know, probably quieter. It was probably not as big. There's no big cities.
There's nothing there.
On Mindanao.
There's no McDonald's. Where I was at Dipolog, there was no McDonald's. There's no nothing. It's kind of boring, but it was nice because, you know, there was a beach, and I went up to the beach and I went swimming. And, you know, I like to go swimming at the beach, which is like one of the number one reasons why I came here to the Philippines, to go swimming at the beach. So it had a beach and I could go swimming, so I was perfectly fine with that.
How long were you with Judy? Let's go back to Judy.
Oh, I met Judy when I first came here, down near the
Oh, really? So you've known her for a long time.
Yeah, near the
Where is she now?
I think she's at home sleeping in my bed right now.
I see. So you're still with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, it's off and on. It's definitely not a perfect relationship.
No? Why? What happened that was bad?
Judy's just a little bit lazy, I think. She's not, like, cleaning sometimes.
She doesn't clean? Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Well, she's a dancer, but okay. I don't want to
She was a dancer in a bar, and I guess, you know, so that makes up for some of it.
Well, you have to be careful because she's been with other men.
Yeah, she's been with other men. Honestly, I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay.
When I first met Judy, right, I was hooking up with her for a while. And then, you know, wake up and I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Look down at my dick, and it's just like dripping. And I'm like, oh, my God, what the fuck?
No.
I swear to God, dude.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I swear to God.
I don't want to hear it.
So I already knew what it was. I was like, oh, my God, I got gonorrhea. And, you know, that's fucking crazy.
Only on the Goldfinger Minute, guys. Okay.
So
seriously.
Seriously, but I knew Judy. You know, Judy's she's like 27. She's hot, dude. She's hot. And she's living down the boulevard, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I got medicine for it, right? It goes
What
away.
worries me is that you already knew what it was, and you already have medicine for it. So
Well,
that even further, that blows up a whole bunch of more questions.
My whole life, I always worried about getting gonorrhea. I never wanted to get gonorrhea. You know what I mean? Like, you always think about, like, I don't want to get AIDS. You know, I don't want to get gonorrhea.
I don't know too much about it. Is it curable?
It was curable.
It was.
But, dude, I had these white underwear on, and it's like drip, drip, drip. I'm like looking at my underwear in the morning. It's like fucking coming out of my cock. Like,
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God. and I'm looking at my underwear, and there's all these like drips in there, and I'm like, oh shit, and it's like it kind of burns too. It's like,
oh my god,
you rub, it's like a giant popping a giant pimple like every 20 minutes,
dude.
Believe me, dude, you do not want it, but I mean, I went to the doctor as soon as I could, and I got medicine for it, and I think it cost like $20 or something like that. But see, fixing me.
This might be the all-time favorite video. I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever had anybody.
I'm telling you, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever had because I would rub like.
You're off camera. Come back.
I'm off camera. I'm telling you,
Look at me.
I'd rub my dick and a big fucking thing of pus would come out like that.
Gross, dude.
It was disgusting.
Really?
Dude, it burned. It was disgusting. But,
this was how long ago?
It is what it is. It was like, this is like 9-10 months ago already.
Are your private parts normal now?
It's normal now, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got medicine. I even got medicine for like...
What about for her?
I thought maybe I had chlamydia too, so I bought chlamydia medicine too. Yeah, I bought like double medicine so that she took it and I took it. And it was just like, it was the most painful thing it was the most painful thing I've ever been through. It wasn't, honestly, it wasn't that painful because I cured it right away.
Yeah.
Like right away. Like once I found out, I went like that minute to the doctor and I got medicine. I took a pill.
And you're still having relations with Judy?
She's kind of like a little, you know what I mean? She's kind of like a little whore, you know what I mean? Like, what could I do?
Oh, my God.
What can I do about her? You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. I'll never get this
she's a lot of fun.
Monetized. They'll throw this right out.
She's a lot of fun. Judy's a lot of fun, I'm telling you.
I see.
Oh.
I see. Okay. Moving right along.
Yeah. I think she's fun. I mean, I don't know. She's not. I did meet a girl who's kind of like the traditional Filipino, wears like the traditional like look and stuff like that.
A lady.
Yeah, a lady, and
not a lady boy, just a lady.
Not a lady boy, just a lady, and I don't know. She's just like she's very bossy. Judy's a little bit bossy too sometimes, but this girl is even younger. She's like 19 years old, so I don't know. I kind of don't want to go. I'd rather have a girl like at least like almost 30 already. You know what I mean? Just because I don't have anything to relate to it. Someone that young.
Honestly, I can't relate to a lot of things that you just said, so I'm having trouble with that.
I just can't relate to someone that young. I've tried to I don't know. We'll see. She wants to kind of date. I hung out with her a couple times already, but I don't. Judy is. I know what Judy is. You know what I mean? Judy's just.
We all know what Judy is now.
A little mess. She's a little messy, but you're rough around the edges.
A little.
Okay. She's a lot messy, but it is what it is. I guess.
And just how exactly are you going to be able to date another girl if you have Judy in your apartment?
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, how can I do it? I'd have to just kick her out.
Yeah, that doesn't work so well here.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Oh really?
Oh really?
Judy has somewhere else that she can go. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna. I don't want to say anything wrong, but she's gonna want something for her time spent with you.
Oh really?
Yeah, which usually comes down to pesos.
Well, if I have to give her a little bit of money to leave eventually, then
you will.
I mean, that's what I'll have to do, I guess.
I don't know if you can she get angry and violent? Mad?
Not really.
Throw things?
Judy really does. I mean, she will really try to be bossy. Like last night, I'm laying up there in my bed, or she just came back. She was down in the city for a while. He goes, "Bring me a glass of water," like that. She says it like that. Okay, I'll go get you a glass of water. She doesn't have to say it nicely.
She doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to.
So she doesn't.
So she doesn't. So I'm like, okay, I'll go get you a glass of water. Got her a glass of water. And I said, hey, you want some juice instead? I can get you some juice. Yeah, sure. Give me some juice. I get her some orange juice instead. But just like that,
Yeah. Do you see long-term relationship here?
I mean, do I think that she's going to become an astronaut and fly to the moon?
No, I mean, is she going to be a mate for life? Someone you're going to want to marry or have long term?
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you're right.
We already know she's not going to be an astronaut.
Yeah, she's not going to be an astronaut. She's flunked out of astronaut school already. But
oh my God, my viewers are going to have so much fun with this.
I don't know what to do with her now because I'm thinking like I saw a thing on the side of the road over there for rent, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll just open a laundromat. I saw online some commercial laundry machines, 4 of them, washers, 4 dryers. I think they wanted 80,000 pesos for them. I'm thinking, okay,
that's not bad.
Okay, that's not.
Do they have a location?
That's not
too?
a bad deal. Huh?
Are they already hooked up? Is it a
no?
location?
They're unhooked.
Ah.
But I found out there's a new location down here that's just opening up on the left-hand side. I guess they just built a new.
Well, she makes probably more money in a bar that she's not going to work at a job. Dude.
Oh, Judy, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that.
She's not going to work at a store, at a laundry shop.
But she can't work at a bar anymore either because she's almost 30. You know, in Vegas, I don't know, remember they used to fire, once you're a showgirl, like in Vegas, once you turn 30, they take all your stuff and then they throw it out the door because now you're old, right?
Okay.
They don't want old showgirls in Vegas, right? So Judy's almost old now, right? You know.
And she's what age again?
She'll be 30, you know, right?
She's
28 now. She just turned 28. She's halfway through 28 now.
Is she still good looking?
She's really good looking, I think,
okay.
because I like slim girls. I'm not like really too into like real chubby ones.
All right.
Like at least a little bit of fat on the bone is okay, but I don't like you're looking like a cow or something like that. You know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind if I have a bigger belly, but my girl's not going to have like. I'm not going to be walking in public with a girl and like her belly's popping out the bottom of her, you know.
So you came over today and you asked me first thing about an e-cart. You wanted to know if it was for sale because that's how I met you a long time ago. You were going to buy Judy an e-cart.
Dean told me about your e-cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you remembered about me. Okay. Who are you buying this e-cart for? You ride a bike.
Well, it would just be for basically me to go to my poker games or like if I want to go downtown and go to the grocery store. It's actually hard for me to put all these grocery baskets. When I go to the grocery store, I'm buying like 3-4 bags at a time. And I'm sticking one down my motorbike, you know, one in the thing. And then
you could add hooks on the front of your bike. You could also put a
usually
box.
I have Judy, and she'll hold one bag too.
I see.
But sometimes she's not there. So
you could put a box on the back of your bike.
It would be nice to have that e-cart and then strap groceries into it. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah.
Pedicabs, trikes.
I don't want to deal with any of that. I just want to have my own little e-cart. Really, just because where I live, I'm just hanging out, going and playing poker during the week.
Well, it'll work for you.
I'm not doing anything too crazy.
If that's what you want. But then when we got inside, and you said, "Oh, I want to go on your channel." I want
to do the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then we started talking about. You asked me what I'm doing lately. I says, well, I'm busy because I'm not as busy on YouTube as I used to be. I'm busy with peptides. Yeah. And then you said, well, I want peptides
I do want to get those from you too, actually.
Okay. So you want peptides for what reason?
Well, because I'm starting to work out again.
Okay.
And because I also have like some sort of feet numbness in my feet, and it might be the beginning stages of diabetes, but yeah.
You been to a doctor?
Not yet.
Well, that would be the first step.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Okay. There are peptides for all these things, but you should go see the doctor first to see what he says you have.
Yeah.
For the numbness. Did you hurt yourself that you have numbness, or it just started happening?
It just started happening. I'm just waking up. Well, first of all, I ordered one of those mattresses off of Lazada, and it said it was going to be like a thick foam mattress, and it was a thin mattress like this.
Right.
And I've had that. I just literally broke down and bought like a thick mattress like that, a foam mattress. So I was laying there for a while, sleeping on my bed, and I'm waking up with numbness. And this only started like 4 weeks ago. My arms are numb, my feet are numb. Like, what the hell? And then after a couple of days, I started thinking maybe it's this little slim mattress that I'm sleeping on because it's sliding off the bed and I'm sleeping on wood. So I'm like, maybe it's this damn thin mattress that I'm sleeping on. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go down to Lee Plaza and buy a mattress. So, you know, after 5 days of the numbness, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go buy a mattress. So I go down there, I buy a mattress, and, you know, I like do the Filipino thing where I strap it on my back like it's a backpack.
Yeah.
And I drive it back to my house. And I'm just sitting there, you know, I put it on my bed. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try this tonight now. to see if I'm numb tomorrow, right? So I try it. Honestly, the numbness in my hands has gone away. So I don't have any numbness I still have a little bit of tingling in my feet. So maybe like at the tip of my toes. It's crazy.
Have you been to the Hypermart?
Yeah, I've been to the Hypermart.
Right across the street is Maui Foam.
Yeah.
They sell really nice mattresses. They sell furniture.
Oh, really?
It's a 3 or 4 story building.
Oh,
pretty
really?
big.
Okay.
That's where everybody goes to get mattresses. They have honestly very good mattresses.
And how, like 7,000 pesos or something?
Oh, more like 10 to 15.
Okay, well maybe I'll go buy a really
it's a
good...
real mattress.
The one I have now is like thick foam.
No, they're like 9 inches, 12 inches.
Yeah.
They're really comfortable.
Okay, well...
But it's not cheap. You get what you paid for.
Yeah, you get what you pay for. Yeah,
Okay, but they have them with the, I forgot what they call it, but you know when you put a hand in it, still leaves a handprint. It's
really? They have one like the memory foam?
Memory foam. They have memory foam tops.
That's legit.
Yeah, it's the real stuff.
Wow. If
Yeah,
I
nice.
have a memory foam mattress in the Philippines, I'm going to be like a king.
Yeah, well, that's where you get it, and they deliver it.
And how much is it? You know,
like I said, it's going to kick you back 15,000 pesos.
15,000 pesos. And you already have one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
That's why you don't have numbness in your feet.
I don't have no numbness. I also don't have gonorrhea.
Okay, you also don't have. I have extra pills if you do.
Thank you, but I don't think I'll ever need it.
Okay. That's good.
We have choices we make, okay?
Yeah. Sometimes when you're drunk, though, you make the wrong choice. By the way, when I met Judy...
I also don't drink. So
by the way, when I got this, I was completely fucked up. I was going down... When I first came here to the Philippines, the first thing I was doing was going to that wine out bar every weekend, getting literally wasted. And then walking out of there, I probably should have had gonorrhea 4 or 5 times because I was just pulling any strange chick out of there. And one day, I pulled a chick out of there. I was completely awake. I woke up the next day. It wasn't even a chick. It was a lady boy.
Holy shit.
I swear to God. It wasn't even...
What?
Yeah, I swear to God.
You woke up next to a lady boy?
Yeah, I thought it was a chick. Because I had
Do you remember what happened that night?
I think I was drinking a lot.
No, I mean in the bedroom.
I don't really remember that.
Okay,
I was all blacked out.
we're going to go back to the choices we make.
By the way, the ladyboy stole some money from me, which was not cool.
Well,
because I was completely... The first night I got, like a week I got here, I was like gung-ho, I'm getting fucked up. And this ladyboy dude literally stole like 7,000 out of my wallet, which was not cool.
Well, yeah.
But I guess it happens when you're really fucked up and trying to have too much fun.
And this was in Cebu, I'm sure.
This was in Dumaguete. That was at the
wine
out bar.
Dumaguete?
Yeah, it was at the wine out bar.
God.
One of the lady was from the wine out bar.
Oh, my God.
But I'm telling you, later, though, the lady boy, they made it up to me and hooked me up with a couple of his girlfriends. So
you saw him again afterwards?
Yeah.
And you didn't...
I didn't punch him in the face or anything.
That was a good thing because you'd be kicked out of the country.
Yeah. But I was like, dude, that's not cool. Like, you took some money out of my wallet. And he was like, oh, no. Well, he made it up to me then, He hooked me up with a couple of his girlfriends.
Well, thank God he hooked you up with girls and didn't make it up to you by some other way.
Yeah. And another way.
Yeah.
No. No.
The choices...
No, I did not want to deal with that ladyboy anymore, honestly. The ladyboys, you go down there to Why Not, you walk in there. Now it's like, I'm over Why Not now because I go down there, I walk in there, and it's like there's 4 or 5 ladyboys sitting there. Hey, I don't want to deal with that.
Because you're not in the restaurant, you're in the dance hall,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You're in the club.
Yeah, the club.
Oh, yeah, the club has ladyboys.
When I go there, I'm dancing. When I first got here, I was just dancing a lot. No one dances in there. Like, none of the expats are out there really dancing. And,
they're watching you.
They're just watching me. It's the same people in there. And after I've been there for like a month or two, I'm like, oh, it's the same fucking people in here every week. When I first came here, I was getting drunk, and I was going up to literally the hottest girls in the thing and saying, hey, trying to pull them down and dance with me. And then, like, people would come up to me and be like, yo, that's his girlfriend. Oh, okay. And, yo, that's his girlfriend. And I was like, okay. So all the guys down there have girlfriends already.
So you didn't get beat up?
Yeah. No, they were really respectful about telling me. But they were like, just letting me know. Because there's some hot girls in there. And I was like, okay, I'm going to dance with this girl, and I'm going to fuck this girl tonight. But still, I went down there 2 weeks ago. I pulled a girl out of there. But it's just like... And then also, that's when I met Judy. I was going down there getting really drunk. Sometimes it's more fun for me to go dance and get drunk and then leave and go home. Sometimes it's kind of annoying taking someone home and then you got to kick them out the next day. You know what I mean? It's like
no, I actually don't.
Well, it is. It's
I don't live your world.
You bring them home and then, okay, well, tomorrow I got to kick them out or bring 2 of them home. But anyway, so I met Judy. I walked out of there one night completely drunk. And Judy just walks up to me and, little thing, skinny thing. She must be like 90 pounds or something. And she's looking at me and she goes like this, like lifts her eyes up like that.
And that means?
I don't know. I'm just like, here, get on the back of my bike. She jumped on the back of the bike. She had these little tiny shorts on, crop top shirt. She's all her skin's hanging out and stuff. And she came over and, we were fucking that night. Like, we were fucking all night long.
Thank you for sharing.
All night, probably 6 or 7 times. And then...
Thank you for the details.
And then she goes downstairs, and I have like a little change jar right up here where I keep all my change. And I didn't know this about Judy, but I found out real quick. She likes to smoke cigarettes, right?
Okay.
So she has, these little shorts. These shorts are like this big. Like, she's a little tiny body. And she takes this 10 peso, and she puts it into her short, and it's hanging out the top of her short. And so, the next morning, I'm going down there, and I'm seeing her, and she's like, what are you doing? Why are you taking my money? Don't touch my money. And she puts a little 10 peso. She's like, can I have 10 peso, babe? Like this, a little cute thing. How can I say no to that? So I said, yes, okay, you can have 10 peso. Okay, nice, thanks. And she goes up to the store, and I don't see her for 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, where the fuck did she go? And she's sitting up there in the store. She's just sitting up there smoking cigarette after cigarette after cigarette.
On 10 pesos?
Yeah, I don't know how she did it.
How did she get all those cigarettes for 10 pesos?
I don't...
I mean, we're talking about coin.
I guess someone else probably gave her some cigarettes too or something, because I only gave her 10 peso. And I guess, I guess guys share a lot here or something with Judy or something, because everywhere I go, she has a cigarette somehow. And I'm not always giving her 10 pesos to buy. I think it's a ripoff to pay 10 pesos for a cigarette. So I'm not giving her...
Well, that's the weird thing here. You can buy one cigarette for 10 pesos.
It's weird. They don't do that really in the U.S.
They never have money. Yeah, they did. Maybe they did years ago.
Maybe they will again one day. I mean, I think before I left, it was like...
Years ago, you could get a cigarette or you bum off one cigarette.
It was like $14 a pack for cigarettes before I left.
Yeah.
It's really high.
Too expensive.
It's way too... I don't see how any person is going to smoke a pack a day anymore or anything like that.
You can spend a fortune on going
You're
to...
spending like $3,000 a month on cigarettes or something?
Coffee too. You start going to the Starbucks. It's a very expensive habit. Go to Starbucks or drink or smoke cigarettes.
It's like $8 a cost.
Well, more than that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I used to do all those things, So it's just like, oh, no. Even liquor's gotten expensive over there a little bit,
No, I don't, because I don't drink.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. I'm boring.
But anyway, yeah, so Judy, once she came over that day, she goes, I'm going to go. I'll see you in a couple days. Oh, okay. A couple days go by. I'm driving down the road going, I don't know what I'm going to go do. Something. Go eat somewhere. Maybe I think I was going to KFC at the mall maybe that day. And Judy comes walking up the street. What are you doing? Why are you coming here? Oh, I go with you. I go with you. Oh, okay. I throw her in the back of the motorbike. I bring her with me. You probably went to KFC stuff. She's been hanging out with me ever since then. So she's a lot of fun. She makes me laugh. A lot of stuff she does.
Because she does goofy things?
Yeah, she's just kind of a goofy, silly person. But, it's good.
All right, so what's your plan? What's your future plan?
Oh, man, I don't know. It would be nice to buy a lot here.
Yeah, you can't own anything here.
But I can't own anything.
That's right.
So it's like I can't even do a business, really.
Yeah, you can.
I was thinking about doing a laundromat. I found a couple washing machines and stuff online for $40,000, $80,000 for a couple commercial.
They don't make much money.
Yeah, I know that won't make much money, but I wonder if I'll make enough money to break even at the end of each month and make a little bit of money.
Honestly, you can't live on what Filipinos live on because you spend more money than typical Filipinos.
Yeah.
So you're not going to live on a business. Don't think small. You're going to have to go back to the States to make some real money.
I was thinking about just investing in cryptocurrency every single month and just waiting for that to go up next year.
You've missed it already. Do you have any crypto?
Yeah, I have some crypto, yeah.
What kind?
I got some Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Well, so you made some money on that.
Cardano. I was thinking about buying Trump's new coin. What's it called? World Liberty Financial?
I don't know.
It's down 30% right now.
Really?
Yeah, but it just came up 22% this month.
Well, there you go.
So, I mean...
What about precious metals? Have you looked into precious metals?
I don't own any.
They've damn near doubled in the last 2 months.
Like 4,200 for some gold.
I think it's higher than that, and silver went over 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Why silver?
I'm a
going
metals guy. I grew up. I was a gold refiner, silver refiner. I had refineries. I had jewelry stores, so I know metals.
Did you live? How did you get into that?
Actually, third generation.
Really?
My dad was a refiner, and his father was a jeweler refiner.
Let me ask you a question then. I know somebody, and he made gold rings, and he still makes gold rings. A Russian guy. He's from Russia. A friend of mine. He told me he shaves a little bit of gold off of each ring and saves it for himself. Is that the secret?
No.
No, that's not the secret.
Back in the day, they made gold coins, and they used to shave gold coins down too. That's why they made it serrated edges, so that you could see if it's been shaved or not. But that's a whole nother story.
He told me he would shave a little gold off each ring he made and save a little, and then at the end of the day, he would have a little bit.
Okay, so is it his rings that he's taking the gold off of? And why would he take a little bit? I have to assume that they're not his rings or somebody else's.
No, he's working for a company and he's making the rings.
So he's stealing.
Maybe that's how they pay themselves. Maybe that's how they pay themselves when they make the rings.
That'll come back to bite them. That's karma.
I don't know or not. But anyway.
All right.
What else are we going to talk? You want to talk about crypto?
No, not really.
You want to talk about?
I don't know anything about crypto.
You want to talk about the U.S. and what you think is going to happen in the next couple of years?
Well, you can tell us what you think about the U.S.
I think because from my experience, when I left, I worked at a paper mill for a long time. I'd still be working there right now if it still existed.
Okay.
But it doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that before I left, I used to do all these things, buying and selling cars from the auction.
Right, you mentioned that.
That business model is kind of dead right now. Like the last
Really?
car I bought and I fixed up, it was a Nissan Altima. It was like a 2011 Nissan Altima. I got it for like $1,500, and I planned to sell it for like $3,600. I literally sat on that car for like 8 months, which is the longest I've ever sat in on a car. And I did the traditional way how I do it now. I mean, it's changed from when I first started selling cars, I was selling them with Craigslist. Do you remember Craigslist?
Yep.
So I was doing Craigslist, and then it went to Facebook Marketplace. So I went and put them on Facebook Marketplace. So I listed, and then now Craigslist sucks, by the way.
Really?
Oh, you can't sell anything on Craigslist anymore. It's all scam posts and everything. And they want me to pay now, $5 a post.
Oh, really? They charge for posting now?
Yeah. So I bet Facebook probably will eventually, too.
Okay. I'm afraid we're going to have to pause it again because I have somebody here.
Okay.
So let me pause it again. We'll be back.
Okay.
All right. So we are now back. Sorry. I had somebody that wanted to look at motorbikes, but they'll come back. So you wanted to talk about politics.
Yeah, let's talk about politics.
No, let's you talk about politics. I'm not going to go there.
I'll talk about politics for a while. What's going on in the U.S. right now, man?
Yeah, it's messed up. But
what's going on? I mean, I watch the news every day. I just saw Trump was talking about building K cars in the U.S. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so that's the new
story.
What
is K cars?
A K car, I guess, is a mini car. And they're popular in Japan. In Japan, 40% of all new cars now are mini cars.
All right, they're not scaling down. They're not driving the big SUV.
They're not buying the big SUVs. There's no
gone are those days.
Those days are over.
The problem is they're still on the road. So if you're in a K car, an SUV hits you, what happens to you? You go flying through the air because they're such a little car. They're lightweight. They're not going to be able to hold up against trucks or big SUVs.
I have to show you this. There's a video on YouTube of a person getting hit in a smart car. A 18-wheeler hits the smart car.
Yeah, I've seen the smart cars. They're little.
It basically like bursts into like a puff like that. But, I mean, I think that's the future. And I don't think that there's going to be these big 18-wheeler ATVs on the roads in the future because I think it's all going to be self-driving stuff here soon. Or it'll be a Tesla Semi is where I think we're headed.
Well, eventually, yeah, they'll have automated vehicles. They'll probably get rid of cars altogether, to be honest with you. They'll probably have something different. But
K cars would be a cool step, I think, especially if they're electric. Imagine having a tiny electric car, maybe $10,000 or something.
So I have a question for you. So do you think electric is better than oil-based, gas-based vehicles, diesel-based vehicles?
Okay, that's a good question. I mean, it depends on the price of it, I think. I mean, if a gallon of gas is in Pennsylvania, they put a 60-cent gas tax on the gasoline.
Okay.
Right? 60 cents. And this was right when COVID was happening. They locked everything down. They put a 60-cent tax. Now Josh Shapiro gets in. He puts a $6 billion tax increase.
Okay.
Okay, so we're paying for the post office. What's the post office deliver? All the grandmas that used to send postcards in the mail are dead. Even your insurance cards, car insurance doesn't come in the mail anymore. It comes to your email. Even the electric and the water company, you go on their website and you pay for it through, your phone.
Right.
What, I remember getting like record clubs and newspapers.
Well,
the
what
Sunday
do you think the benefits of electricity is for electric vehicles versus? What are the benefits?
Well, I think that in the state of Pennsylvania, for example, there's like 3,000 coal mines. There's big ones, but all of them are abandoned, obviously, right now.
Yeah.
All of them are abandoned. There's this idea to go put solar panels on everyone's houses and stuff, which I don't think that's going to happen. But the benefits are there could be very cheap electricity. And I think electricity at this point in time is like 3 to 4 times cheaper than the gas option. Especially these states keep putting more and more gas taxes on gas.
Okay. You don't think they'll tax electricity?
I think they will.
Yes.
I think they will, yeah, because they're greedy. But I think what the biggest problem is getting rid of wasteful government. Like the post office needs to be. It doesn't matter if you take it to electric cars and they plug in at work and they're driving their routes. It's just completely obsolete. It's like Kmart or Toys R Us.
What about air pollution? What do you think about that? Do you think electric over gas is a better?
I'm not even worried about that. It's really about the price. Before I left the U.S., I have a tree company now that I've opened and been running, kind of. And I've been getting my jobs by posting into Maryland Farmers Exchange. They have these groups, buy, sell, trade. And I've joined like 100 of these groups, and I'll make a post, and then Facebook will let me post into 30 different groups at a time. I'll say, okay, tree service, because I haven't built a Google website yet or anything, and post it in there. And then people will be like, okay, yeah, I have a tree that I need to cut down. Okay, send me the pictures. And they send me the pictures. I look at the pictures. And I say, okay, $2,600. I'll come over and do it, tomorrow. And then they'll be like either, okay, like they're ready to get it done, or they'll be like, they won't say anything maybe. And then what they do is they ask a whole bunch of other people to do it for cheaper.
Right.
Basically is what they do.
Right.
And literally I had made these business cards, and I was traveling all around Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland. I like to eat a lot. I'll eat at a diner, stop and eat at a diner somewhere. Then I put my card up there. I literally probably put my card at post office, the boards on the grocery store.
Yeah.
All across Maryland, Delaware. Like literally 8 months, like a year later, someone called me for one of these cards, and I happened to be down near the beach, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Someone called me. Hey, I got a tree. You want to come look at it and give me an estimate? Okay, yeah, sure. Go over to one of these cookie cutter neighborhoods where they have like 300 houses. This guy lives there. He's retired from a restaurant or something, cook or something. Little tree right in the front of the yard. It's not difficult to cut down. Anyone could do it. But he wants it cut down. He wants it grounded out. And then he wants it hauled away.
He wants the stump out of the ground and all
yeah,
that. Okay.
So I'd have to bring a stump grinder, which I don't have. And I'd have to rent for $350, let's say, and then another $50 for gas, let's say. I tell him $1,000. And he said someone already came and tried to save the tree. They charge him like $800 to put like medicine on the tree or something.
That may or may not work, but yeah.
Well, he tried it. He tried it before. Now he has to have it.
No, he's out $800 and he still has to get rid of the tree.
Okay. So anyway, I thought I was nice coming out here giving us, But this is how fucking broken things are in the U.S., really. So a day goes by. I call people. I've learned to call people back the very next day, because if you don't, they'll just hire someone else right away. Okay, so I call him back. Okay, you want me to come do that? I think I told him $1,500, and then when I was leaving, I said, you know what? I'll do it for $1,000.
All right.
I wanted $1,000 anyway. So he tells me, yeah, the guy who put the thing on the tree he's coming out and he's doing it for $500. I was like, there's no fucking way I could bring my van, bring my trailer, rent a chipper, cut the tree down, load it all into the back of the trailer, bring the chipper out, grind it out for $500. I'd be making like $50.
Right.
You know, so I'm
not
just
worth it.
I'm just like, it's not
Day's
worth it
of
at
labor.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I owned a stump grinder and it was all paid off,
even then,
I wouldn't do it.
Right. Right.
So, I mean, it's like really some people like that I was dealing with, like make things like just like, okay, fuck you. I don't even want to fucking go. That's why I took the free estimate thing off my card. I was like, but no one will pay you to come out and just see you. You know what I mean, really. But I went down. I had some good jobs. I've had some like $10,000 jobs, but they take like 4 or 5 days to do.
For trees.
Yeah, for trees.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Most of my money was coming from Delaware because all these people have these beach houses there, and they're the rich people.
Oh yeah. You got to go hit
them up, and a lot of poor people don't live down there. In Pennsylvania, when I put an ad out for that, something like that, advertising that, or they'll post ads into these sites on Facebook, and there'll be 100 people respond.
Okay.
So it's like, but I was always the first person to respond and the first person to go get there, and 90% of the time, the first person gets the job. But, okay, let me tell you another good example. There's a lady wanted me to go out. She was flipping a house, bought a house to flip it in Delaware also. I go out there. I say, okay, $1,000, I'll do it, cut it down right now. I have my chainsaw right now. She goes, wait a second, I want the other guy's coming to give me an estimate. What do you mean the other guy? So she brought this Mexican guy out there, and then I said, I should have just got my chainsaw out, cut it down that day, and then we would have had to argue about the money, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But she had this guy come that day and cut it down then, and then I didn't get that job. I lost that job. But that's kind of how it is. Like, if you go out there and, like, the tree's there, you just go ahead and cut it down. You know what I mean? Argue about the money later. Argue about what they're going to, if you have to file a lawsuit against them or something like that, it's only $100. But I found that people that are, like, doing flipping, there are people that are just really, really, really cheap. If it's not a big job, it's not going to be a lot of money. There was one $10,000 job I had, and the guy had a house. It was on the bay. He has a big boat, like a $200,000 boat. And he built a patio on his house. And the tree was, oh my God, the tree's probably, 300-400 feet high.
Wow.
It was literally, he had to cut the shingles around the fucking tree because he didn't cut the tree down first before he...
You mean he had to cut the shingles on his house?
He had this new addition added onto the back of his house, and he cut the shingles around the tree. The tree's like literally touching the roof like that.
Oh,
so
that damaged his house.
Yeah, he had the new addition put on, and the roofers cut the shingles around the tree. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do this. I was like, he wanted 4 or 5 trees cut down in his backyard, and they're all, if you cut them the wrong way, they're gonna fall and hit his house,
right,
or hit his boat or something.
Well, how did you know how to do all this? How did you learn this?
Pretty much just trial and error.
So,
I was working for a lady for a while.
I never would have guessed that.
I was working, believe it, you want to hear a funny story? I think I was in jail for a DUI, and I met this other guy who was in jail for a DUI too, and he was driving a motorbike, and he crashed his motorbike into a telephone pole, and then someone called the police, and he went to jail. He owns a tree company, and I was like, oh, okay, you own a tree company? When I get out of jail, I can come work with you for a while.
Oh, so you learned it from a drunk.
Yeah, I learned it from a drunk.
See.
And we had a lot in common, actually, a little bit. And,
yeah.
Well, it was his girlfriend's business, actually. And she had, like, she had, like, a Harley Davidson. They both had Harley Davidsons, and they would post online them driving their Harley Davidsons and stuff. But, yeah, I worked with him for a while, and I kind of learned about, like, he will literally climb the tree with spikes on.
Right.
He puts these spikes on and climbs the tree. I bought some, and I tried doing that for a while, and I'm like, no, this is not for me. I'm not going to do it like that. I broke down. I bought a bucket truck.
Was he American or Hispanic?
He's American.
Okay, wow.
Believe it or not, he is American.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Yeah, and he would climb these trees, man, and he must have been like 10 years younger than me. I'm like 43. Like, I did a job like looking at a roof. Like, when I was doing this, I was like, people would ask me, hey, can you do this? I just say yes to everything, basically. I got a job trying to do this guy's roof. I went up on his roof. Oh my God, I'm not going up on a roof ever again. That shit's crazy. Don't go up on a roof.
Why?
It's just so high. And it's like you got to climb that ladder, and you get off the ladder at the end of it.
You're a tree trimmer that's scared of heights?
Well,
this is
going up on a really thin roof. No, I'm not scared of heights. I like when I get up in my bucket and get lifted up there. I'm strapped into the bucket. I got a chainsaw. No, I climbed a tree. I climbed trees. Yeah, I was climbing trees. I got a little rope that I throw up there, and then I bring it down, and I hook myself to it. So as I go up, and then I have these little things that, I strap it around a leaf, and then I go up a little bit. I strap the next one around. There's really nothing to it. But certain trees that don't have a lot of branches or something like that are really, really high, and then I got to cut. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I had a job clearing a beach lot down in Delaware, and I found a guy, and
I don't think I've ever really seen trees on a beach. Why would there be trees on a beach?
Well, when I say beach lot, I mean like, you're in a beach town.
Okay, you're in a beach town.
Yeah,
okay.
Beach town, and it really wasn't even. I wouldn't consider it a beach anymore because it's like 3 or 4 miles. But they say by the sea.
Okay.
Milton by the sea or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. And this guy, he wanted, I think, $1,500 a day or something like that, or I can't remember what it was. But he was a really experienced climber. They got guys that are really experienced climbers.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of like a...
You never had a tree fall on a house or a structure or a fence?
No.
Take out power lines?
Nope.
I'm very surprised.
I thought about it, though, one time. I thought about dropping one for insurance money.
Just to see what would happen?
Yeah, just to see what would happen.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, we covered quite a bit here.
Yeah.
We're running 50 minutes. It'll be about an hour by the time I do everything finished. Okay. Was there anything else that you'd like to share with us?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not right now.
Well, so you don't have 100% idea of your future plans?
No, it's not all planned out right now.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And you are just going to wing it, right, and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm just going to wing it. I'm thinking about maybe buying. I found a lot on top of the mountain near Darwin's for like $600 per square.
Sounds cheap.
Sounds cheap.
But how many meters is it?
I mean, it's like 2,500 meters, but I can just do a cutting. So I've kind of priced out
cutting?
Like I survey a certain amount off. I've done a little bit of research into that. There's a surveyor, it's like 20,000, 30,000, and then I talked.
That's the price of the lot.
I talked to the lawyer, and he wants like 60, 70 after taxes and stuff. So it's like I got to prepare 100,000 for that, and then like I think the lot's going to be like 100,000 for the amount that I'd want to get.
Okay.
So, and then I just moved like a little bamboo hut onto it for a while.
Until
I'd build a house.
They sell pre-made bamboo.
I'd buy one of those
structures
on the side of the road bamboo huts.
Yeah. They move them out with a flatbed, and the guys just carry them off the truck, and 20 guys will just carry it and set it up. You've got bedrooms and everything but a bathroom.
Oh, like a pre-made house?
Yeah, they have pre-made.
I wonder how much that would cost.
They actually do make them in Bakong. So.
Oh, really?
If you're are you living in Darwin now?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm living in Bakongs right now. But
okay,
actually, I found a little bit cheaper place in Darwin's. I might be moving here soon.
All right.
So.
Well, what do you pay for rent?
I'm only paying 7 right now.
7,000 pesos.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
Pretty cheap. I found a place for 4,000, and
really?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
In Bakong?
In Darwin's.
In Darwin. It's there's no S. It's just D-A-U-N.
Oh,
D-A-U-I-N.
Yeah.
Darwin.
Yeah, Darwin.
And then that's very cheap, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on the beach side or the other side of the highway?
No, it's on the other side of the highway. But it's not far from the beach. And
that's extremely inexpensive.
Frontamari is nearby, and a couple other maybe nice restaurants.
Okay, very nice.
There's a nice lechon place up there.
Lechon,
Lechon, yeah.
Lechon.
There's actually a nice baker up
there,
too.
Lechon is something we get off of trees, yeah. So...
Yeah, so I mean, I that's the plan right now. Is thinking about maybe I'll buy your little electric thing, maybe, and then I'll.
You can.
I will maybe buy the slot at the top of the mountain. So, but there's like 6 signatures on it, so it's like I'm going to take it to the lawyer, have him look. He said he'd look at it to make sure it's okay. He even told me that you don't need to right away get it switched over. Some people just buy it and then they switch it over in like a year from after.
Okay.
So
I don't know if I'd want to buy it and find out a year later I don't have title.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too.
It doesn't seem like a very good idea, but
yeah.
you're gonna do Tate. You're gonna do Tatum.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, buy it and then what if they say no? Oh no, we don't want. We're not really selling it.
You don't get one signature. You don't have title. That's what it amounts to.
Yeah.
One person could hold out and say, "Hey, I want an extra 20,000 pesos for my signature." Then you basically have to pay it.
Yeah.
Or even 100,000. You know, whatever they say.
Oh,
what
really?
are you gonna do? Yeah, you want to make sure it's all signed off.
All of them at the same time. Exactly.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be at the same time, but they all have to sign off before you buy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So.
Good luck.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. You know,
and then
who the hell knows?
Then you still can't buy it in your name. So just so you
well,
know.
It's just too. I mean, the way I'm looking. I mean, if I'm only paying, like, my new place is only 4K. If I'm only paying what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. What is that, like 48,000? Then a little bit of electrics, a little bit of internet. Let's say I'm paying like 60, 70,000 a year. I really can't bring myself to pay 100 and then another 100 and then how much is it going to be to hook the electric up to it?
Oh, it's more than that.
Or things I'm not thinking about.
A septic system? Or
how much is the septic system? How much is it? Another 100,000 for the concrete, another 50,000 for the cement blocks, buying windows.
Windows.
You know what I mean? Like, I got to buy all this crap that I'm not thinking about. Pipes, rebarbs. Right? And then I got to hire someone and pay them. But how much am I paying them? 1,000, 2,000 a day?
You're probably just better off being a renter.
I think I'm better in my little hut.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
In the long run. Especially since you might leave.
Getting gonorrhea from Judy.
Yeah, you made some wild decisions. All right. Well, we've talked to you. We got your number.
Okay.
We kind of get it.
Okay, you got my number. Yeah.
Yeah, we got your number.
Call me back so we could do another. We'll do another one.
I've had sharper knives in the house, so
we'll talk about. Well, what do we want to talk about? Politics?
Probably not.
Okay.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Okay, guys. Thanks for having me on the show today.
And Tatum, this was something different.
Okay. Good.
All right. This was definitely something different.
Good look.
All right. And lastly, let's go back here. Turn that off. And
that's my Goldfinger.
Bye, guys.